I believe in what I think. I'm coming to your treat. I hope you like it. Only you and me. I believe in what I feel. I'm coming to your life. I hope you like it. Only you and me. We don't care of having much. We only need sweet treats. So love and sun. Together we need to feel free.
Love is at the heart of everything we do. Follow yours and discover what you love.
Hi, girls, and welcome. Hi, Lynn. How are you? I'm so excited for our fun night.
Hi, Karen. Hi, everybody. I'm so glad you're joining us tonight.
I
I'm so
know.
glad that you decided to pamper yourself.
Me too. I always say the same thing. Like, we're all going to get ready for bed together, so why not do it like this? That's why you're all doing it. And even if you don't have anything at home, any samples, you can hop on with us, whether you're live or you have to catch the replay. We know how life goes, so we hope you catch us at one of the two times. So if you're on, make sure you say hi, because we always love to see who's with us. And we are so excited about everything that you're going to get to experience tonight. So, Lynn, before we even get started, why don't you say hi? And I know you know everybody in the group, but you can at least so this is Lynn's official kickoff, which is so incredibly exciting. So let me tell you, totally, she is 100% nervous and 100% excited. So she's got both of those feelings going on right now. And all of these women are here just to say hi and support you and just show you how much they love you by just checking out what you're doing. So I would love for you to share just a quick second about what you're excited about, or, why you decided to start Mary Kay, whatever you feel like sharing.
So I joined back in January, and I've been using the products for the last year, and I really love them, and I hope you do too. They've done great things for my skin, and they're awesome. I love them.
I know.
But I'm so glad you came.
Me too. Me too. So Barbara says hi. She's in the comments. Hi, Barbara. It's so good that you're on with us. So Barbara actually introduced Lynn to the products and the company. So Lynn's has really been talking about how her skin is just dramatically changed since she started using her Mary Kay products. And I think that's what really, like you said, it brought you to what you're doing. So girls, for those of you who don't know me, I am Karen. I am just Lynn's friend. So I put the word just in front of it, but I shouldn't put the word just. We're everything, right? I'm her mentor, her friend, her cheerleader, her advisor. I'm everything. I wear many hats, because the one thing I love is watching and mentoring someone to come into something that's brand new to them, something that they never expected. So I started my business 16 years ago. It feels like yesterday. All the time it feels like yesterday, because every day is a brand new day. And there's babies being born with skin. And in 16 years, some of those babies are now my customers. Isn't that a funny thought? That 16 years ago, they might have just been being born, and now they are a customer with their mom. So anyways, I started my business. I was an elementary school teacher prior to Mary Kay, and I absolutely loved it. And it's something that I knew I always wanted to do, and I figured it was just something I would always do. But then I started my Mary Kay business, which is very strange because I didn't wash my face. I barely wore makeup. So why I started a business, I must have had a crazy moment in my life in one day, but I'm so glad I did, because even though I wasn't sure if this was going to be for me, even though I had no idea where it was going to go, I just took a chance on myself. And I thought, well, I could really save some money on my products. And if it's fun, great. And if it's not, that's okay too. So that's kind of how Mary Kay found me. And then during the course of the first year of my business, I was put into a position where I could choose one or the other. I didn't need to hold both positions. So I did let teaching go, and I decided to start teaching mamas and helping them feel good about their skin and their family and everything that they needed. So that's kind of how Mary Kay found me. So for those of you who have samples with you, go ahead and pull them out. You are going to need a water source or a bowl of warm water for you to use. You also were sent a hashtag board. It just looks like a tic-tac-toe board, which is absolutely fine. You can just make one on a piece of paper. If you're just coming to us tonight without samples, just go ahead and make a tic-tac-toe board on a piece of paper, because that's going to work just fine, okay? So you can use that, and we are going to whiz right through this together. So I hope that the next 30 minutes or less, your face above everything, your face feels great, because what we're doing tonight is we are helping Lynn get started, and we're helping her learn how to go live virtually and start her own business and practice. So anyone who's watching this live or on the replay, just helping Lynn practice is really the best way to help her grow. And do what she's going to be doing now with her Mary Kay business, which is really exciting. So, Lynn, I'm so excited that I've had the chance to work with you, to meet you. Your heart is giant. It is so fun to hear you laugh. It's infectious. And I love that about you. And you're laughing all the time when I'm on the phone with you or I see you in person. And I love that. And I think that beautiful personality and your kind heart are going to take you very far. Because one thing I have learned about you is that you absolutely speak the truth. And I think that your personal experience with your Mary Kay products will guide other women to absolutely feeling their best and having their best skin. So I'm so glad that you are joining us. So thank you to everyone else who is here with us. And I'm so glad that Laura, I see. Hi, Laura. It's so good to see you here with us. So we are going to get started. You can grab your samples. You should have a skincare strip that we sent you. And you can use the detox. So you got there's two different samples I sent out that we will talk about a little bit later. So you also have a small sample, and then you have a strip set. So we're going to use 3 of those pieces from our miracle set tonight. Our miracle set is a 4-piece set, but girls, Mary Kay is so smart. They're like, women are busy these days. So we're going to give them something that's super great, that has a ton of benefits, but that they can use really fast, that they're not spending a ton of time on to get the results that they want. So that's what we're using tonight, is the miracle set. So you're going to use the cleanser, you're going to use the night cream, and you're going to use the eye cream. There is a day cream in that set, but you are going to hold that aside because we're not doing a daytime phase, because guess what? We're all getting ready for bed. So we are going to get started. So I'm going to get my water. And Lynn, you can go ahead and grab your water and everything that you might need for tonight. All right. And I'm just going to, Lynn was so smart. Look she's already a well-oiled machine. She's already got her hair back and she's ready to roll. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with our first piece. The first piece that you are going to look for tonight is your cleanser. Okay, so the cleanser is a 4-in-1 cleanser. It's actually going to do 4 things at one time. So go ahead and get your face wet, and I will explain it together while we wash. Okay, the 4-in-1 cleanser is going to clean the surface dirt. It's going to gently exfoliate dead skin. It is going to freshen. And girls, there's a 4th piece to our cleanser. All 4 pieces at once. I told you Mary Kay was super smart. They knew we were busy ladies. And the 4th piece is a brightener. There's navy bean extract in the cleanser. So there's a brightener in it, which helps to even out skin tone, because that tends to become a really big problem as we age. So some of you will be using the cleanser that I sent you, and you're going to be like, wait, my cleanser does not look like their cleanser. So my cleanser is white because I'm using the normal to dry formula. If you're using the combination, then your cleanser would be a little bit more clear. So it doesn't mean your cleanser is wrong. It just means it's a different kind. And then typically I use my Sonic brush, which I love because it goes deeper into my skin. But unfortunately, as usual, Karen Miller probably walked around with it, and I put it somewhere that I shouldn't have. So I'm just going to use so it's somewhere. I'll find it sometime. But really enjoy. The more water that you add to this cleanser, the more it's going to move around and the better it's going to feel. And so really, really take some time and enjoy that clean that you're getting from that cleanser, because that alone, you're going to be like, whoa, oh my goodness, my skin has never felt that great. So that alone is going to be such a treat for you tonight. I love my cleanser. It's not the first thing I fell in love with. It was that was the second thing. Isn't that funny? Like, I didn't even wash my face. I only used water before Mary Kay. So I started my Mary Kay business, and I was like, I better start trying these products, because I was so excited about the opportunity that I just jumped right in. So we can go ahead once your face is clean, and you can start taking off your cleanser. So a lot of times, typically what I do when I'm home is I use my eye makeup remover prior to washing my face. I did not need to do that, but our eye makeup remover is really great because you're going to see us talk about our eyes later. And it's really important to have a nice, gentle remover for our eye makeup, because we don't want to be pulling and tugging at our face ever. Right? At our eye, especially our eye area. Eyes are really gentle, and the skin around your eye is really delicate. So we don't want to ever be pulling and tugging at that part of our eye. Now, if you're home and you let us pop into your bathroom, hopefully you're making a giant mess because you washed your face, you washed your neck, and you also washed your chest, because it's really important to do all the skin from your chest all the way up, because it all ages. So this will work on all of it. So this will help prevent, like, that discoloration, the sagging, all that stuff. Okay. So now that our face is nice and clean, Lynn is going to take you through our next step, which is our detox step. If you have your packet in front of you, there should be a white packet with a green line on it, and it looks kind of like this. Okay, this is our charcoal mask, and Lynn is going to take us through. Now, if you did not get the white packet with the green line, the charcoal mask, then you may have gotten this, which is our Moisture Renew mask, and I'm going to take you through that after. So Lynn's going to do this first, and then I'm going to take those who got the Moisture Renew mask, I'm going to take you through that, because it's kind of fun. So you can tell us, whether you're live or in the replay, you can tell us which one you got in your packet. Okay. All right, Lynn, go right ahead.
So I'm going to use the mask applicator to put on the charcoal mask. It's great because it cleans out all the impurities from your skin and gets all the junk out of your pores and the bacteria, and it helps with discolorations in your skin, and it's wonderful. It's like a peppermint patty for your skin, and we just love it. It's so nice, and it goes on real smooth, and then it dries off, and you can see little black dots on different places, and that's the impurities coming out of your skin.
Ooh, and I love that you're using the mask applicator to put it on. That makes such a difference when you're putting that on your face, for sure. Because you end up using a lot with your fingertips. So Lynn, awesome. You can go ahead and finish applying that. You can see that she's doing it around her eye area. We never put a mask on our eyes. That is just for eye products. And I'm going to put on the Moisture Renew Gel Mask. So what is the Moisture Renew Gel Mask? The Moisture Renew Gel Mask is extra moisture for your face. So you're going to put that all over, just like Lynn is. You're going to skip your eye area, and you could even put it on your neck and your chest. It's going to give an extra drink of water to your skin. It is also chock full of antioxidants. So, and it has the similarities to the hyaluronic acid. So it's like a plumper. So I call mine the plumper. It is clear. So you can go ahead and put yours on your face. I'm just going to smooth mine on. Now, girls, the reason I love this too is because a lot of times when I am using my Moisture Renew Gel Mask, I might use it now as a mask and I let it sit on my face for about 20 minutes. Sometimes I use it after my skincare and I sleep in it. That's why I call it the plumper, because I am a side sleeper. So I lather it on my chest and my neck. And when I wake up, my lines are less because they're plumping it up while I'm sleeping. So which is really, really important. So we want to make sure that we're hydrated. Some nights we can use our Moisture Renew, and some nights we're going to be using the charcoal mask like Lynn is. So you get to use the one that's in your set that I sent you. So there's 2 of them in there. We call these like the beauty pairs because it's so great to get these together. So some nights you can charcoal and detox. So we have the detox on the charcoal mask, and then we have the infuser. I call the Moisture Renew an infuser because it's like a plumper. It has the extra antioxidants, and those are things we need in our skincare too as well. Okay, so detox or infuser, that's one or the other. So, but while we're sitting with our mask on, we are going to move forward to a couple little things, because remember I told you the cleanser was the second thing I fell in love with. So I'm going to share with you what the first thing is that I fell in love with. The first thing I fell in love with was the microdermabrasion. And this set is so great because it is definitely meant to slough off an entire layer of dead skin. Who wouldn't want their skin sloughed off in one fell swoop? Yes, right? That's the way to do it. So when you put on your microdermabrasion, you're going to start with your step 1. I think of that as a polisher. Okay, so we have a polisher, and the polisher is going to remove all the dead skin, but it goes into there's aluminum oxide crystals. They go right into your pore, scrape out the dead skin that's sitting on the ring of the pore to pull it out. And then when you're done, you use the pore minimizer when your face is dry. So this first step, the polisher, is when your skin is wet. The second step is when your skin is dry. So when you're in the shower, you wash your face, and then you use your polisher in the shower, and your skin, it's instant. It's going to look brighter. It's going to feel smoother. It's absolutely the like a really instant good mask. And yes, I see Laura loves the charcoal mask. Oh, but you have the Moisture Renew mask tonight. I'm so happy, Laura, that you're trying something that you haven't tried before. Yeah. So that is a nice little bonus for you. So thanks for coming on. So the microdermabrasion, we use that on W days, which is Wednesday and a weekend. Okay. So while we're sitting here for a quick minute, I want you to look at your hashtag board. And on your hashtag board, you should have wrote down the cleanser, the peppermint patty or the charcoal mask, whatever you want to call it, the infuser or the Moisture Renew, and then the eye makeup remover. So those are the things that we talked about. Oh, and the microdermabrasion. See, that's why we write them down. So you're going to fill out that board top to bottom. Make sure your name's right on the top. But we're going to fill it out top to bottom, because you're going to forget everything I say if you don't write it down, or at least I know I would, right? So that's the teacher in me. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to tell you, while we're sitting with our mask on, I want to tell you a couple of the different ways you can support Lynn. So listen, Lynn is open for business. So she has used so much Mary Kay that you can reach out and ask her questions, and she will give you her honest feedback. And if she doesn't know specifically the product that you're looking for, she's going to figure it out. She's going to research it. She's going to call Mary Kay, or she's going to call myself or Barbara, and we are going to help her because we are very well versed in it. So think of Lynn, as you're thinking of things like, I know we're talking skincare tonight, but even when you need a new mascara. So I know there's a lot of people out there that go and spend $40 on their mascara, even $50. Mary Kay's is $16. So you're supposed to change your mascara every few months. Think of your friend Lynn. Think of her as your store. That is so great because she keeps all your records. So if you try a lip gloss or a lipstick or a mascara and you love it, and then you're like, I threw it out, I forgot the name of it. That's why you have Lynn. Now you have a personal beauty consultant in your back pocket, on your phone, as a phone call, a text, whatever you want. I mean, you cannot get any better than that. We have a personal hairdresser. You might have a cleaner that you use. You might have all these things, but now you have a personal beauty consultant that is going to be here to help you find the pieces that work specifically for you and your skin. So that's the best part of having Lynn in your back pocket. Right, Lynn?
That's right.
That's going to be the best part about it. So I want you to think of Lynn. That's the first way. There's another way that you can support Lynn, and this is the part that she's not going to tell you. So I'm going to tell you because she's going to pretend not to. So the second way you can support Lynn is by reaching out to her and saying, Lynn, let me help you. What can I do? I will be a practice space for you, because that's the best thing that any of you can do, whether you're friends, family, coworkers. The best way that you can support Lynn is to help her by being a practice space. Or maybe you and a couple girls, and she can do that virtually and she can do that in person. So she needs tons of help doing that because she's going to learn it all. So if you are watching right now with us, or you are watching the replay, in the comments, I want you to put Lynn's name because I want her to see it. And so this way I can see it. So she's like, oh, I have nothing to do. Just teasing. I want you to put Lynn's name, and I want you to put I'll help, I'll book. Let me tell you what that means. When you put I'll book or book me, you can put anything about booking, whether it's just for yourself or you're going to have a couple girlfriends with you. You can come to one of our events that we have scheduled with a friend or two by yourself, or Lynn can do it privately for your group virtually or your group in person. So you can put that in the comments. We'll talk more about that later, but I wanted to show you the second way you could help her. And the third way you can help her is to help her become well-versed in the Mary Kay culture. And what is that all about? It's just by having Lynn share the Mary Kay story with you, because that way she's going to learn it. She's going to have fun with it. She's also going to get to answer questions that you just think of for her. It's just really simple, but it really grows her confidence in learning all about Mary Kay and really what it means. So those are the three ways, but we're going to keep on going because we have too many fun things to talk about. So how are your faces feeling so far? Pretty good? All
Definitely.
right. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. So glad you love that mask. So what we're going to do is we are going to take our water and we're going to gently remove our mask. For those of you using the charcoal mask, you probably have black dots beginning, like especially in our T-zone, more than anything. You might have your T-zone might be really black dotty, right? Especially like around like your chin area, which is what the microderm is really good for. So go ahead and start removing your mask. Okay. Go ahead. It just comes off really, really easily. But with, just like that detox or the infuser, whichever one you're using is so nice because it really gets down and soaks into your pores and makes your skin just feel a whole lot better in the long run. Okay. It also changes the dynamics of it, which is super great too. And that microderm that I talked about, like if you have younger kids and they have, acne or they have blackheads like stuck in their chin, around the sides of their nose, across microderm really works well for them too, but you have to tell them how to use it just twice a week. Kids could even use it once a week. with their charcoal mask on a different day. So go ahead and finish taking off your charcoal masking and post right. Laura's like, do I have to take it off? I know it does feel nice. If you want to hold on to it, Laura, and listen to it for a little bit before you finish up your skincare with us tonight, that is absolutely fine. You could do that. It's a nice little treat for you. So go ahead and dry your face because we're going to move on with some of the other pieces that we have to show you and finish up the skincare system while Lynn is finishing up her charcoal mask and removing it, which is so nice, just the nice warm water. I do want to just take a quick minute to tell you about some of our boosters because we have some serious skincare women on here that are like, I don't know what I'm supposed to use, but just show me everything. So I want to show you our little drops of heaven. So our little drops of heaven come in these little white bottles, right? Almost like clouds. That's why I call them little drops of heaven. These little white clouds, we have 4 of them, okay? And they come, I can't even show you all of them. They come in a dropper. And what you do is you just open it right up. You can drop it into the tips of your hands. Some women will drop it right on their face and you just smooth it all over. Why are these like little drops of heaven? These are called boosters. So you can put that on your hashtag board. These boosters are specifically and potently concentrated to work on one skin issue. So the one skin issue could be the line reducer. It could be hydration. It could be skin resurfacing. Like if you had acne years ago and your skin's not smooth, there's a resurfacer. And then there's a brightener. And girls, I don't even have a picture of it, but let me tell you, the niacinamide that's in there, they have all the names of the ingredients are in here. And you hear people talking about them all the time. Or they're on the commercials, they're everywhere. But Mary Kay was so smart because they know that you want something that's concentrated and targeted for one specific concern. And this is going to give you a very dramatic result. So if you are looking, and you can use this with any skincare, if you're looking for a very dramatic result and you want a change in your skin fast, you can ask Lynn about the booster. So I want to tell you about the brightener that we have in the booster. They're all great. But the brightener, when it first was released, a friend of mine, she has age spots all over her arm. So she's like, I'm just going to try it on my arm. It's probably not going to do anything. She dropped the booster on her arm for 1 week every single day. Girls, the dark spots, they disappeared. It was her age spots that were on her arm. They literally faded. Her arm looked like a different arm. It was so incredible. So please make sure you write the boosters on your hashtag board if you have any questions about those. I'm going to let Lynn share about our hydrogel eye patches.
These are great. They're great for puffiness under your eyes, and they help to moisturize.
I told you she loves to laugh.
I can't find where I have to be.
You're right. You're perfect. You're perfect. Just like that. Girl, see, I told you she's going to need some practice. So don't forget to put book in the comments. Let her do it. She wants the help. You're doing great.
So they're great. And my husband uses them. My daughter uses them. I use them. They're great. They're great for hydration for under your eyes. They help with the wrinkles, and they're awesome. We love this product, and they're great to try.
Perfect. Thank you. Yeah. And they actually look like little pink patches. I'll just show you one of them. And while I'm doing that, I also want to tell you too, while we're trying the Miracle Set today, so these are the little eye patches. They're perfect. They just look like little teardrops. And you can they put them right underneath your eye, and they're perfect. And I'm not even going to put them on because then I'll never take them off. But for those of you who are, if you're on the Miracle Set, awesome. I also want to share with you this product because I know some women use the Miracle Set. This is for girls who are age 20 to 120. And this one is really for I would say about 40 years and older because it adds in one extra piece that the other one doesn't. And that's called our lifting serum, which helps with the jowl and the neck, that drooping and sagging. So it helps to lift. I call this Spanx for my face and put this on every morning and night. And then this also has retinol inside the night cream. So it's a little bit more potent in the age fighting category. Both are great. Both age fight. Okay. All right. So we'll talk about those at the end, and let's finish up. So go ahead and find your night cream and your eye cream that are in that sample pack. And I do like to put the eye cream on first, only because I like to do it before I touch anything. So when you're using the repair set, there's retinol in there. So I like to do the eye cream first because and even though I go underneath it, I'd still like to use the eye cream first. So Lynn, if you want to just tell them about the eye cream and then I'll put on the night cream.
The eye cream is great. It helps with the wrinkles and your fine lines and puffiness. And you just want to take your ring finger and dab it on real gently, and you can go up down the round and then up by your brow.
Yes, and then you only do on top of your eye at night because you don't want you don't want to seep into your eye if you're going to work. You're going to be like, what's in my eye? And then if you're using the other set, we can use this one, and there's a metal tip on it. So either set, they both have great benefits to your eyes. Make your eyes feel great too. So thank you. So then we can find our night cream. So go ahead and find your night cream before we finish up. But don't leave, because guess what happens at the very end? All the fun stuff happens at the very end. So even if you joined us a little bit later, make sure you say hi because we love seeing the comments. And our comment queens always get prizes. So it's always fun to have more comments, okay? So the night cream in the Miracle set is darker than the day cream. Okay, that's Mary Kay's way of helping us as women figure out which one's night and which one's day when we can't see with our glasses or whatever. So the day cream is your protector. Do not use this right now because we're doing a night cream. This comes with SPF or without. So this is where it comes in handy to have a personal consultant, because you're going to try this. It comes in different formulas, normal to dry or combination. And Lynn is going to be here to say, you could say, Lynn, it feels way too hydrating. And she's going to say, I can do that. No problem. I can switch it out for you. Or you're going to say, I love this, but I don't want the sunscreen in it because the sunscreen is not good for my face. She's going to say, no problem. Or you're going to say, I love this because it has sunscreen. And she's going to say, awesome. So she is here to make your day cream work. This is the piece in any skincare set that we want to make sure works perfectly for you. And this might take a piece or two to get used to it, to find the one that works for you. And Lynn's going to know where to put one in and take one out. So you're going to save this. You can try that tomorrow. There's plenty of cleanser in that sample pack for you to use in the morning again. And then just apply your eye cream. Okay. Or sorry, your night cream. Just apply your night cream. Okay. And then we are going to move on. I want you to let that soak in just for a quick minute as I put mine on. I have not used anything except my Mary Kay on my face for the last 16 years. And I love it. I love it. And as they change or something new comes out, I just kind of make those changes. So the one thing I also want to share with you is my vitamin C cream, which, oh my gosh, this is my favorite. Girls, all I'm going to say about the vitamin C plus E serum is that this is going to help your face maintain a more youthful look over time. It is not like it's going to disappear, take one line away. It is your whole appearance. The brightness, the resiliency, the vitamin C, the vitamin E, these are great for you to have that more youthful look. So I have used this, I would say, I don't know, it's been out for probably 13, 14 years. I have never missed one morning or one night with my vitamin C. That is how committed to it. That is how much I love it. It's like cake for my face. So put vitamin C on your hashtag board. All right. Now that everything's soaking in, I want you to take the back of your hands and I want you to feel your face. Tell us, how does your face feel? Because this is our checks and balances. This is where we know if it feels great, if it's overhydrated, underhydrated, and this is where Lynn will come back to make those adjustments, okay? But this is the best part. This is where we tell you where all the fun stuff happens. So on your hashtag board at the very bottom, there's 3 questions. 1, 2, 3. Question 1, and this, I want you to listen very carefully because I change up these questions all the time. So question 1, you're already in Lynn's group. Question 1 is, oh, thank you. I'm so glad it feels super soft for you, Laura. Question 1, would you invite a friend to join Lynn's group? Because her goal is to grow this group to 50. So if you wouldn't mind inviting a friend in, Nothing's going to happen. They're just going to get a little bit of exposure to Mary Kay and learn about some of their products as Lynn posts different things. And they might just scroll. And if ever they want to leave, they can absolutely leave. So question 1 is, did you have fun and could you invite a friend into Lynn's group tonight? So if the answer is yes, say yes, or you can say no thanks. Either way is absolutely fine. But we would love, that would be, if that's the only way you can support Lynn, that would be such a great support to her. Right, Lynn?
Yes, definitely.
Listen, she laughs, she smiles. I love it. I love Lynn. I love her. Okay, question 2 is free or me? And this is my favorite question because this is what I talked about in the beginning. And this means free means that you will help Lynn meet a few other women by hosting either virtually or in person. Both ways are fun. Or you could do both. You could be like, I want to host in person for my sisters, but I want to do virtual, and then we could just have whoever. Oh my gosh, that is great. So you can put free, because you're going to get free product when you do that, but you're going to put free times 2 because you're going to get extra free product, which is so much fun. So when you book something with Lynn and you let her know within the next 48 hours, you are going to get a special gift from me. So make sure that you set that date with Lynn right away. So this way I can send you a little free gift as a thank you, because that is such a huge support. So just helping her meet other people. So question 2 is free or me. Free means you're going to book something with Lynn, whether it means that you are going to come to one of our events, you're going to bring some friends, you're going to book it virtually, or you're going to book in person. There's so many different ways. And we want her to learn every single one of them and feel like a rock star doing it all. Right, Lynn?
That's right.
That's right. She's like, I think it's right. So girl, that's where I need all of you. I need you to circle free, and I need you to put, yes, book me, because you know, when you're brand new, you are nervous. But Lynn, with all your experiences so far with Mary Kay, even though you may feel a little nervous, you don't know everything, has it been fun?
It has. It has. I met some great people, and I'm glad I did it.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I had a chance to meet you and work with you and do all this fun stuff. So question 2, free or me? Me means you're going to take care of yourself. Okay. So you circle free or me. And then question 3 says yes or no. Yes. And this is the third way you can support her. Yes means, yeah, sure, I'll watch a video for Lynn. It's super simple. And no means no, thank you. So if you watch a video, about Mary Kay and you help Lynn in that way, we chat for a few minutes, and then you also get to some of our coupons. So you get coupons, a different coupon to use, or discount code, whatever you want to call it, to use every single month for the next year. And those are really fun to do. So, I'm so glad Lynn introduced you to Mary Kay. That's super fun too. So those are the 3 questions. What I want you to do, and I want to tell you some of the specials for tonight that you're going to get as a guest of Lynn's. These are just for you, and these will last for the next 3 days only, because we can't leave them open forever. So I wish I had the ability to show you and screen share, but you know, I've only been doing this for 16 years. So maybe after 20, I'll screen share a little bit more. So I'll just give you a quick little overview of what the specials are, okay? Because we have different levels. We have like ultimate levels, which would be a full skincare set, okay? Either one of them. But with the ultimate, with the miracle set, then you're adding on the microdermabrasion with it. And this is the skin sluffer, right? That goes along with it. So you wash your face, use your microderm. So that is normally like well over, a little over $200, about $200. But tonight you're going to get a discount on that. You're going to save money on it. Plus you're going to be able to take home and Lynn, I don't know where mine went. Oh my goodness, my roll-up bag. So girls, let me tell you about our roll-up bag. I wish I had a little elf that was running around. Usually this is This is the part where I usually call my daughter and I'm like, Molly, bring me a roll-up bag. So our roll-up bag is so incredible. Each one of my daughters has one. It rolls up. The plastic on the inside is so thick. One time we had an explosion in one of the little bags. It stayed contained. It didn't go anywhere, which is so awesome. It hangs, it twists, it turns. Everything fits in it. We use it when we travel. We put our skincare, our makeup, we put sunblock in it. We put everything, we roll it up, put it in our suitcase, and it stays perfectly. So I love it so much. So that's going to come free. That's worth $36 alone. That's going to come free. So with the discount on the set and everything and that, you're going to be saving a ton of money. And I'm going to post that for you afterwards so you can really look at it. The next set is your set. It's the miracle set. You're like, hey, I need to get started on something. You can get your miracle set or your repair set. Okay. Now, why do we talk about sets a little bit more? Because I want you to think of making a cake. When you make a cake, would you call 5 different people and ask each of them for a piece of their recipe? Or would you take the recipe from one person? Exactly. So if you have not tried a full set, you really don't know about all of the full benefits of Mary Kay. So I want you to try it and I want to make it easy for you. So if you purchase one of our anti-aging sets tonight, I will kind of break down the difference for you. So this is about $250. Okay, when you buy it piece by piece. And some people like to buy piece by piece. That's absolutely fine. But you're going to end up spending more money. So when you purchase it as a set, you're going to get this set for $215 plus you're going to get a free CC cream. And we chose the CC cream because the CC cream everybody loves. I have never met anyone who doesn't love a CC cream. It is color correcting. So your skin looks flawless. You throw it on and you could go anywhere. Okay, it's a nice, fast, easy. You rub it on like a lotion and boom, you're out the door. That's why we love it. So you save on that one. If you want the miracle set tonight, normally that's $136 if you piece it together, but it's going to be $120 plus the CC cream. So I will post that after too so you can see what that is. But some people don't even know that you could actually get a basic set. So a basic is considered a cleanser, because that keeps you washing your face every day. And then it also has the moisturizer to go with it. All right. And that's considered a basic set. And I will post that on there as well. So anyways, you can make your choices on any one of those things. And we have a couple free things. Or if you just fell in love with the hydrogel eye patches or one of the masks or something like that, you get a free gift with a $50 purchase, because all of your purchases tonight go to beautiful Lynn. There she is. Go ahead and take a look at her. Love her right now. Love her right now, because we are all here to support you, Lynn, whether it is through purchases, whether it is to help you meet new people, whether it is to listen to the Mary Kay story. We all want to be here to help you get the best start to your brand new Mary Kay business. And we cannot wait to see your name in lights all over the place and all the excitement that comes along with starting your new Mary Kay business. We are so thrilled. And each and every one of your customers, the women you know in this group, and your future customers, they are so incredibly blessed to have you, because you really lead with your heart all the time. And you are going to be such a fantastic consultant for everyone. You're going to help them feel and look their best. It's not about all the makeup we put on top of our face. It's just about how, when we have clean skin that we know we're taking care of, how that just grows our confidence. And I absolutely love that about Mary Kay. So Lynn, is there anything you want to say? Just so you know, if you want to place an order with Lynn, you can message her, you can text her, you can order right on her website. We'll get all that up. Just remember, if you want one of the discounts, you have to register. They're not available on guest checkout. We just don't have any control over guest checkout. So I wanted to make sure I said that just in case you missed it. And then Lynn, is there anything you want to say before we sign off?
Well, thank you everybody for coming. I appreciate your support, and I hope you enjoy the products just like me. So thank you again. Have a good night.
Yeah, so that beautiful face. So it's frozen on my side, but we can see your beautiful face and we can hear your beautiful voice. So, and I loved hearing your laugh one last time before we sign off tonight. Girls, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts for coming on, supporting Lynn, showing her some love. If you have any questions, please reach out and Lynn will reach out to you to see what you thought because your feedback is absolutely invaluable as she starts on her Mary Kay journey. So thank you so very much for joining us. Thank you for being a woman of your word and popping on. If you had to watch the replay, that counts. We all have life that happens at the last minute. And yeah, everybody's saying that they love you, Lynn, which we all do.
Thank you. Love you guys too.
All right, we will post the specials after, and we will see you next time at one of our new other events. Good night.
Good night.